You are welcome to our leadership program. We are still building on the concept of your purpose. Our school of purpose is to help you to discover your purpose and to live up to it. Today, I want you to look at your life. For what purpose were you made? And for what outcome do you expect from your life at the end of the day? But one thing I want to establish in this video is this. Most of the works we will do as Christians, as individuals, are beyond the church arena. For years, we have been told we should function in church activities, we should find a role to play in the church. By so doing, we have become useless to the work of the kingdom. The kingdom work transcends the church building. Going through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we realize that those God used, very sincere, or yours sincerely, those God used functioned more outside the church world. Jesus Christ said, "Let your light so shine in your world that men out there may see your good works." Jesus Christ did not say we should blind ourselves with our light in the church. The darkness we are to affect is out there, not within the church world. The church is a platform, establishment, designed to empower us, to build us up, to function out there. Looking at the New Testament, the church did not grow until it finds its usefulness out there. Going from Genesis to Revelation, as I said earlier, the icons of God were not always teachers, preachers, apostles, prophets. Some of them were statesmen, some of them were economists, like Joseph. David was a king. Daniel was a technocrat, a wealthy, seasoned technocrat. Isaac was a crop farmer. Abraham was a nomad. He takes rare animals. Yet, Abraham was a prophet of God. So funny, I don't even know where the new teachings comes from, where they tell you that when you want to really serve God, it has to be full-time, putting off every other thing. And I want to tell you, God will use you at the point of His calling, not your own designed or designated place. A medical doctor can make his place of work his area of fulfillment, fulfilling a purpose. A doctor with a difference. And an aeronautic engineer can be an aeronautic engineer with a purpose. Reading the book of Daniel recently, I saw Daniel say he was at the king's business when he received a vision. He is a renowned prophet of God. Why I'm saying this is, don't be utterly useless. Don't live in depression of who you are not. You can become more than you think you are now. David was a shepherd. Then later he became a musician. Throughout his life, he was a musician, he was a king, he was a prophet, and he was a leader of people. Don't live a narrow life. Find your purpose, the purpose that transcends the church building. When Jesus Christ was talking about those that will enter the kingdom of God, you see those he listed here. Some went to visit those who were in the prison. Some went to visit those who were in the hospital, the sick. Some provided food for the hungry. In that list, Jesus Christ did not mention one who was functioning in the synagogue, because Jesus Christ knew that synagogue or the church place is a place where you are prepared to function out there. If your best functioning is in the church, you are a miserable person. I'm sorry to say that. Even as a pastor of a church, kingdom-mindedness is towards the whole world. This was why Jesus Christ said, "You become my witness in Jerusalem, in Judea, in Samaria, then to the uttermost part of the earth." The kingdom mindedness is about meeting needs that transcend where you are now. You are a spirit being. You are opulent in function, dynamics in ability. You are incredible. If only you know. Don't shortchange the spirit that is in you. Aim towards a more rounded life of impact. Don't lazy around. Don't sleep all your life thinking you are into full time. The whole world is your oyster. You can meet more needs. You can help the poor. You can reach out to more people. Even in that career, you can meet with God. And there's something about God. Peradventure, He wants you to go into just the church work. The church work itself must be such to build men who function out there. The life of purpose is significant. The life of purpose is where the fullness of life is. You can see many, they leave their purpose to work in the church. I've seen many of them. When they enter the church arena, you see them, they become a shadow of themselves. I might say God is not calling you to be a pastor, a prophet, a teacher, or evangelist. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm only trying to discourage those who are not called to those offices. People who are called to become government leaders should not waste all away in the church. While the society is deteriorating, we leave every other arms to the wrong people. The businesses, the economies, the banks, the educational institutions were left out there, and everybody crowded into the church. What happens is this: even in warfare, when you all crowd in one place, it becomes easy for the enemy to choke you. Jesus Christ said, "Go into the world." When the disciples were scattered, that was when they became influential. And at a point, it was said about them, "See the men that turned the world upside down." A word is enough for the wise. Who are you? Let that become your central question. Who do God make you, not what men want to make you? The voice of God is louder than the voice of men. If you are ready, give yourself to hear the voice of God and let your life start on a new note. It's a new day. God bless you. My name is Wale Adewumi. Thank you for listening.